This thing is a beast, Bobby. She's a beast. I'll tell you what. But hey, I just went and got me a haircut. Feeling fresh. Oh, that's the wrong gear. Trying to shift with my right hand. But we're headed back to the house now. I thought I'd take the Terios out to the town. Not really the town. Out here to the nearest little shopping center thing they have. They got a little haircut place, little salon there. That's been there for a couple of months, and that's where it's actually some buddies that moved from a different salon that I used to go to, and they got their own shop now right there close to the house, about 5 minutes. So it's real convenient now, get a haircut. So I was like, before I get a shower, just run down here, get me a little haircut, get the sides trimmed up, let the top grow out. But we're pulling back up to the house now. Show you guys the cappuccino. I've been slacking, and I gotta show you guys what's been going on around the old house here, because that's what I'm supposed to do. Got the old Veloster there. You guys don't really know much about the Veloster. That's my daily driver, and I left the window down. It's been raining. Ain't that great? That's my old daily driver right there, the old 1.6 turbo Veloster. She's pretty nice. She needs a little bit of work, and only because of stupidity from myself. And this yard is trash. I wish there was some grass. I thought this thing was front wheel drive. I know it's four wheel drive. It has a switch, but I thought it was front wheel drive. But turns out she's actually rear wheel drive. Oh yeah. Shoo! The fact that somebody put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 reverse here, they drew that on there when it literally says 1, 2, 3 reverse. I mean, I don't know really what that's gonna do. Maybe because you got your hand over it, you're like, oh, you know, what gear am I in? So they're like, yeah, let's ride it here. I mean, at some point you would get the hint that, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 reverse. But, you know, it is what it is. She's super clean though. If any of you guys want this thing, it's going to be up on Cars and Bids here soon. So, get you a 1998 Daihatsu Terios with only about 70,000 miles on it. That's pretty low. Super clean in here. Interior's clean. I mean, you can't go wrong. 4 seats. Take your buddies out to town. Go to car meets with your buddies. Show it off. It's got this cool Japanese radio that sings Japanese to you, and when you flip it open, she talks to you. Let's see if she's gonna do it.
今日は5月17日火曜日です。世界電気通信の日です。
シュー! Listen to good music. Oh, that's the end of the song. For the next song. I don't know if it's a sad song or it's got any lyrics to it. 5 coilovers. They ain't nothing but a Cadillac, I'll tell you that. I'm on my way home from a job. Had to do a little fence repair up and down the road. A tree had fallen on a customer's fence, and their dogs needed it fixed so they didn't get out. We went up there this morning for them and repaired the fence. Throw a little picture up on the screen there. Not only do I do YouTube and side work on cars, buying and selling, I own a construction business here local, and I've been running it for about 2.5 years, 3 years now. Been doing great. That's what funds all these stupid projects that I get myself into. But as you know, the Cappuccino that I have is currently on auction on Cars and Bids. I have a guy coming that does my tint. He also does body work and paint work. I'm having him come and redo the top on the Cappuccino. It's real faded, and it looks like somebody tried to do a paint job on it before, didn't prep it correctly, didn't paint it correctly as well, and I don't even think they added any clear coat, so it's dull, faded. So I got my guy coming out here. He's gonna put some fresh gloss paint back on it, black, and some clear coat, and make it shine. That way, when the customer gets it, they don't have to worry about how the top looks with the faded paint here and there. I'm just gonna go ahead and get it right for them. But I gotta stop up here and grab a few things at the hardware store for myself, and then I'm gonna meet Guy back at the house and work on the Cappuccino. I got something I gotta do up under the hood while he paints the top and gets it looking fresh. But yeah, it's always something. Sheesh. A local hardware store. I never really come in here often, but it's right down the road, so it's kind of convenient, especially for what I'm looking for. They got some pretty good prices and stuff. It's like an Ace, but little mom and pop's Ace. It's been like 2 days since I left off the last video. We're out here working on the Cappuccino. I got a buddy here with EA window tint. If you guys are local to the Northwest Georgia area, he does body work, paint, window tint. He does pretty much it all. So I'll leave a link to his website down below. And if you guys need some tint, he does great prices and great work. He takes his time and he makes sure everything's how it's supposed to be.
Beautiful. Perfect.
So what we're doing here today is, since the top was super faded on the Cappuccino here, he sanded it down, he primed it. Now he's putting what's called a guide coat for the final sand. And then after this, he sands it, gets all the imperfections out, and then goes with the final coat of the color. So we're going back with black. It's what it originally was. So that's what we're going with. Doing a little bit of repairs on it also. The bumper here, I can throw a picture of up on the screen of what it looked like before, but it looked like maybe somebody hit a pothole or hit a curb or something like that, and it kind of cracked the bumper here. But as you can see, super smooth now. Get the primer laid on, and I guess, do you sand this as well, or this is good just to paint?
Yeah, man, we're about to sand that too. Get some 320 Scotch pad and get it clear coated. Yeah.
And I went to the auto refinish here in my town, was able to get a paint that matched up pretty good to it. They usually have a camera that can read the paint code and give the people the exact paint code, but with this being a super rare paint and it being from Japan, it gave them no codes, so they had to break out the old-fashioned book and just find the code by eye, just kind of match it up by eye. And we got pretty close to it, and it should, once we fade it all out, it should be no problems. You should be able to tell at all, but it's going to look great. Got the back here going as well. primed up, and then next will be the final coat. Well, not the final coat, but the actual base coat, the color that we're going with. But I will update you guys here in just a few minutes once we get this thing wrapped up and get this thing on Cars and Bids. Well, it's officially already on Cars and Bids, so if you are in the market for a super clean, low mile, super rare cappuccino with 101 paint, I don't think I've ever seen this paint job on a cappuccino. Definitely click the link down below and maybe place a bid. And who knows, you might end up with a super clean baby blue metallic pearl. Can't remember what they was saying with the paint code was, but super pretty color.